Good morning, everyone. It's 4 p.m. Pacific time on the 27th of June. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Otherside NFT project. It's by Yuga Labs and Bored Apes. Um, I've written about them quite a number of times before, but what I really wanted to get into today is kind of, I think, organize all of the information in one centralized place that's outside of their website, kind of cut all the fluff out and just get everything laid out that we know about Otherside. It's a project that's in development right now, so I'm going to start with that. The Otherside is a MMORPG game that's currently in development. Um, Gamified interoperable metaverse currently under development. Here they're using the word metaverse, and it's more to mean something like an immersive world than not necessarily like a place where you spend all of your time. I mean, you can spend all of your time in a game, like many people have done in the past, but it's not meant to be. Maybe it is meant to be a social place to just hang out and talk. Though I'm not sure how that's going to take place. The game blends mechanics from massively multiplayer online role-playing games, MMORPGs, and Web3 enabled virtual worlds. Think of it as a meta RPG where the players own the world. Your NFTs can become playable characters, and thousands can play together in real time. I was watching, hold on, created by, owned by Yuga Labs, and developed by, and I know this from previous knowledge, Otherside is in development by, what is it, Interactive, I think? Improbable IO. Improbable IO. A metaverse technology company. The founder of this company had a speech on, he had a TED Talk. And the TED Talk is from a couple of years ago, back in 2018. And it was about how it would be amazing if the metaverse worlds enabled through the blockchain could have not just tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands, but millions of characters. So I think that's what Otherside is aiming for. Interoperable. You will be able to use your NFT character to play in the game, and characters will be imported using the Otherside API. Yeah, so this guy was saying, you know, the other deeds. So first of all, let me give some um, background here. So you can buy other deeds on OpenSea right now, and that's why I'm covering this. Is because the open deeds are trending #1. So the deeds will let you own the land that the world operates on, but the land, you can have your NFT character, right? And the NFT character can play on the land. So it's any NFT character. I know they're building it for apes because it's owned by Yuga Labs. So you've got apes, Meebits, CryptoPunks, and so on that are going to be kind of built in. But any of the other big NFT projects, like maybe Doodles or goblins, you'll be able to have those as your NFT playing in there in the land as well. Our mission is to create Otherside immersive, interactive, and collaborative in a way that's never been done before. So in the spirit of Dungeons & Dragons, Otherside will be an always evolving experience co-created with its players. Within Otherdeed, you can participate in prototype builds, demos, and tests that shape the final game design and experience. Right. So this is what I was talking about with the Otherdeed is the property. So if you have another deed, you're going to own the property and be able to participate in creating the world. Let's see. So characters will be imported using the Otherside API. The world is comprised, the other side world is comprised of 10,000 other land NFTs. I'm not sure if they're calling it other land. This is going to be another page that's updated. Currently named other deeds. Which Voyager players called Voyagers will play on. Will maybe not play, will exist upon. Right? So as such, the world of the other side will always be evolving, like they say. Okay? So let's keep going. Your other deed awaits. Own a piece. Build on the other side, collect resources, create and play on it, and make yourself at home. Other side will be what you make it, and your other deed will be your key. Your other deed enables you to claim a plot of land when other side launches. There will be a total of 200,000 other deeds. The first 100,000 other deeds are available on April 30th, 2022. That already happened. The second 100,000 other deeds will be exclusively rewarded to Voyagers who hold other deeds and contribute to the development of other side. So there's already a utility or kind of like a reason to hold on to your other deed because you'll get one more if you contribute to the development. Why did I say 10,000? There are 100,000. There, 200,000. Right. For those with bored apes or mutants, your other deed awaits your claim. For all other adventurers, other deeds will be available for sale with ApeCoin. Alright, so that's already done. 10% bored apes, 20% mutant apes, 15% developers, and 55% adventurers. So 55, 20, 15, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,000. Okay. All right, cool. So, let me see here. Come as you are. So, actually, before I continue on, let me go ahead and jot this down. So you've got biogenic. So these are the types. There are X amount different types of land. They are the biogenic swamp, at the center of the other side. They are, and I will do an ordered list for this one, at the center of the other side. And this is going to be an LI. Okay. What else? Chemical goo, and you should, chemical goo. On the outskirts of the swamp. We've got Rainbow Atmos, Cosmic Dream, and Infinite Expanse. Rainbow, what? Atmos. Excuse me. Atmos. Li. Cosmic Dream. And Infinite Expanse. Oops. Infinite Expanse. Alright, so that is 5 different types of lands. And that might be it. And we could find this out actually through, if we go to, if we go to OpenSea, then we can see here exactly what's going on. So there's 100,000 currently. Just going to click into properties. And generally, is it under the environment? Seems like there are too many. Plot. No. Category? No. Okay, so that's not it. They're not types of land. They are, what are they, areas? I'll figure that one out later. Okay, come as you are. Bring your own character. Otherside is for everyone. All Bored Ape, Macy, BACK, and CryptoPunk holders will be provided with Otherside ready 3D models of their NFTs at game launch. Available as player characters. Me bits are coming too and will be provided with any update required to make them adventure ready in Otherside. For everyone else, you'll be able to import and create your own characters via the SDK. Your own. They do not need to be Yuga Labs owned characters. And that is to say, they don't need to be apes, punks, or me bits, or so on. Alright. Infinite Expanse. Alright, let me continue on. Nouns, yeah. World of Women, and so on. Okay, create the other side. If you like building your own stuff, you can do that too. An SDK will allow creators to make things for the other side as well as sell them in the game's marketplace. Not just characters, but also outfits, tools, structures, and even games. Creation comes with perks. Get first dibs on the SDK. Okay. SDK. The other side, SDK will allow developers to build and create well, they say make things. I'll do that. Make things for to make and sell things in the world, such as clothing, outfits, tools, structures, and games. Outfits, tools, structures, and games. Even and games. The provided SDK. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, this is an important thing. Otherside does not take cash, credit card, or checks. The economy here runs on ApeCoin. Should you aim to purchase an item in Otherside, it's Ape you will need. Any item you want to buy or sell will be done in ApeCoin, which can be bought at major exchanges, crypto exchanges, or Uniswap. Can be traded, bought, and sold. Well, bought and sold at major crypto exchanges or Uniswap. Okay. Game-changing tech. Otherside is where impossible happens. With the power of Improbable's M2 technology, 10,000 plus players will be able to interact simultaneously in a single place, connect with natural voice chat, even in crowds of thousands, experience rich, immersive gameplay supported by AI and physics, and move between metaverses. Otherside players will break through barriers in scale, bandwidth, and rendering as they create new types of gameplay and social possibilities. Just like processing power on your PC can limit the quality of a game's graphics, metaverses are limited in their scale by how many communication operations, or ops, per second they can process. Typical online game worlds can handle around 10,000 ops. Otherside will be able to handle more than 500 million ops per second, which will power new gameplay and interactions never before possible at an unprecedented scale. It'll also solve problems in bandwidth and rendering using machine learning and allow huge crowds to all look different, allowing you and everyone else to bring your other external NFT characters to Otherside. So they're being very, very ambitious with this game. If you've had experience with World of Warcraft or even stuff like Fortnite or even Minecraft, you'll know that there are limits to the servers and limits to the amount of people, but these guys are trying to go for a crazy amount of people. So Improbable's M2 technology. They are targeting over how many? 100,000? About 10,000 plus. Targeting to allow over 10,000 simultaneous simultaneous players on the servers via improbable IO M2 technology, which has the latest. Oh, okay. 10,000 players. Speak up together. Physics AI. Next level social. Okay, so that's all there is on this page. So let's go to the SDK, and here there isn't that much. It's just a form. On the FAQ, you've got frequently asked questions, when mint price, requirements to mint, how many deeds, claim limit, secondary sales, OpenSea, IKYC, didn't KYC, something is an Otherside scam. All of this is basically, can I sell or trade specific things on my land? Okay. Here we go. Another deed is your key. Other deed holders can participate in builds, demos, and tools that shape the game. Every other deed is also dynamic NFT. I should include that. Dynamic NFTs. Built as a collection of elements from resources to codas, and will evolve as you move component pieces around. Will play on. As the land itself changes with codas and resources able to move. They're targeting to allow. Okay. Can I sell or trade specific things? Every other deed is a dynamic NFT built as a collection of all the elements from resources, rather than a static representation of a piece of land. Your other deed is designed to evolve along with what you choose to do in the game. What's the difference between creating the other side as an other deed holder or using SDK? This is a good question. Other deed holders help create Otherside by participating in demos, prototypes, build, in-person events, and contests. Every interaction you have with Otherside will help it grow. You don't need any special or technical knowledge. An SDK is a software development kit. Other SDKs give developers the tools they need to build characters, character skins, structures, in-game items, and mini-games. I'm going to call it a mini-game. Here, and mini-games. Characters. Characters, outfits, tools, structures, and minigames. Do you have to buy another deed to create with an Otherside SDK? No. Okay. How are these distributed? We already got that. What does everything on my other deed mean? Your other deed notes some of the special things on your dynamic NFT. You can learn more about what they mean here, but their true potential can only be revealed in time. Okay. Alright, so that's all in the FAQ. Now, in the world... Okay, let's go to the world. A strange new world. We set out to build the other side with one thing in mind. The metaverse should be anything but boring. Let's keep going. The other side is a part galaxy and part archipelago, with islands extending from the biogenetic swamp and the center, and then rolling outwards toward the infinite expanse. There are 5 sediments that lands are built upon. Okay, so they're called sediments. types of sediment that lands are built upon. Okay, great. So they are biogenetic swamp, chemical goo, rainbow atlas, cosmic dream, and infinite expanse. Your other deed is the key to a unique blend of environment, sediment, and treasures. Some with resources, some home to powerful artifacts, and on a very few Coda realms. Okay, so meet the Codas. Okay, so other deed tiers. Meet the Codas, the primal beings that have ushered us into the other side. We don't know why they're brought here. If you're lucky enough to meet a Coda, tread cautiously. Strangers, resources, natural minerals. Every piece of land. So let me talk about the land. I'm going to move this up to here. On the land. About the land. The other. I can get rid of that page. Every piece of land on the other side nurtures up to 4 replenishing resources that you'll be able to harvest and utilize. Anima, ore, shard, and root. Okay, so some are rare, some less so. These are the raw materials you will use to shape this world. So there are natural materials. There are 4. There are 4 different excuse me, of materials that are used to build on the world. Let me close this one out. And let me copy this and then paste it down there and then modify it. So it's Anima Research. Anima Research. Ore, which is a metal. Ore, metal. Shard, which is a stone. And root, which is wood. Okay. Keep going. Artifacts. Well, actually, I didn't talk about codas. There isn't actually very much about the codas. Yeah, so I'm not going to include it. Artifacts. Scattered throughout the lands of Otherside are rare objects, some of which cannot be crafted by any other means. If you find an artifact, know that it may hold secrets to the world as it expands. How many artifacts are there? We don't know. But actually here, Is there an artifact? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Scattered throughout the lands of Otherside are rare objects. Oh yeah. Keep going. Dynamic NFTs. Every other deed is a dynamic NFT built as a collection of all its elements, from resources to codas. Rather than a static representation, your other deed is designed to evolve, right? Your other deed is your key to helping build the metaverse. Landowners and creators can participate in demos, right? Alright, so we got that all done. Explore. Now, taking a look at this page before, it kind of lays out what the other side looks like. This is kind of like a galaxy, and then you can click into it, and you'll see here that basically, for example, here in the biogenetic swamp, so these are all, they should all be swamps, because that's in the middle. Right? Yeah, tier 3. No artifact has a resource, another resource, yeah, 4 resources. There is a coda on it. And the coda has an ID. And the coda has information about what kind of coda it is. And that's it. The obelisk. First tech demo. Okay, so I've talked about this before in one of my other videos, and so I'm not going to cover it now. The Otherside world is composed of 4 different types of materials. Let's see. So what if I do this? Sediment. Yeah, 5 different types of sediment. That sounds about right. These chemical goos are really nice. Let me see. Plot number, coda environment tier, 1 to 5, yep. Eastern resource tier. So some codas have weapons. Interesting. Okay, let me go through this. Since that kind of covers pretty much everything that there is on the website, let me cover the properties of each one of these. Alright, so vital statistics, property statistics. Okay, so there are UL, and then UL, and then LI. So there are 74 different types of artifacts. Okay. Category. What is a category? I think they're environment categories. 8. Environment categories. All right. Oof. Okay, so there are 74 different types of Eastern resources. Hang on. Sediment. 74, 74, 74, 74. So there are 74 different types of resources. That's interesting. There are 29 different types of environments. I'm going to put this up here. And then I'm going to put another one here. 24 types of, nope, 29 different types of environments. I'm just going to say 8 types of categories, okay? Oh, okay. I'll cover the codas in a bit. Northern sediment, southern resource, western resource, eastern resource tour. Okay, that's pretty much it. Alright, as for the codas, excuse me. Deed, not statistics, properties. Coda properties. And then, okay, so there are 10,000 total codas. Yeah. 100 different types of coda clothing. 100 types of coda clothing. Yes, no. What's core? Hundred different types of core. Eyes, head. I think the core is the body. Okay, there are 100 different types of eyes. 100 different types of heads. Mega. Okay, so there are 99 mega codas. Oh, sorry. Mega codas. What is a mega coda? 100 different types of weapons. Coda ID is 100. What is ID? Okay. Coda yes, no. I think that's about it. 10,000 codas, 99 total mega codas, 100 types of clothing, 100 types of core, 100 types of eyes, 100 types of body, and 100 types of weapons. Alright, cool. 74 types of artifacts, 74 types of resources, 29 types of environments, and 8 types of categories. 4 types of materials that are used to build on the world, and 5 different types of sediment. Maybe I'm going to just say sediments. There are 5 sediments. There are 4 materials that are to build on the world, that lands are built upon. 200,000. What are codas? Alright, let's see if we can talk about what are codas. Was it world? Primal beings that have ushered into the other side. We don't know why they brought us here or what their affinity to this land is. If you're lucky enough to meet a coda, tread cautiously. Codas are NPCs, I think. Non-player characters that exist on certain lands. That's all. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all I've got. Let me check out the Twitter. I know there's going to be a tech demo. Right? Survey, fan art. Okay. I think that's all we've got for now. I am actually not going to turn this into a condensed video because there's a lot of stats listed here. These stats are nice, but they don't really translate very well into a video itself. Let me try reading it just in case. The Other Side is an MMORPG game that's currently in development, owned by Yuga Labs and developed by Improbable. You'll be able to use your NFT to play in the game, and characters will be imported. Well, to use any of your owned NFTs to play in the game. They do not need to be Yuga Lab owned characters. Don't even need to write that. They're targeting to allow over 10,000 simultaneous players on the servers via Improbable IO's M2 technology. The provided SDK will allow developers to make and sell things in the world, such as outfits, tools, structures, and minigames. The SDK will also let people import other NFTs for use. Develop tools. Let developers create tools to import other NFTs for use in the game. Any item you want to buy or sell will be done in ApeCoin, which can be bought or sold at major crypto exchanges or Uniswap. About the land. The Otherside world is comprised of 200,000 dynamic NFTs, currently named Other Deeds, which players called Voyagers will play on. As such, the world of the Otherside will always be evolving as the land itself changes, with quotas and resources able to move. That can move. There are 5 sediments that lands are built upon. Biogenetic swamp at the center, chemical goo on the outskirts of the swamp, rainbow atmos, cosmic dreams, and infinite expanse. There are 4 materials: anima, research, ore, metal, shard stone, root wood. There are some deed properties. If you're thinking about buying a deed, there are 74 different types of artifacts, 74 different types of resources, 29 types of environments, and 8 types of categories. Codas are NPCs that exist on certain lands, and the properties are that there are 10,000 total codas and 99 total mega codas. There are 100 types of clothing, 100 types of this, 100 types of that. I think that's it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow.